In the wild world, some creatures are born with a quiet danger. Among them, snakes glide through the undergrowth, their presence felt more than seen, a silent threat woven into the fabric of the land. Snakes are one of these. Their bodies ripple with muscle as they move, scales catching the last rays of sunlight, blending perfectly with the earth and grass. They move silently through grasses and deserts, some carrying venom in their fangs, others relying on constriction. Their hunting is patient, their strikes sudden and precise. A single bite can be very dangerous, which is why many animals know to stay far away from them. The mere sight of a snake sends a ripple of tension through the savannah, but for some, facing a snake is not a choice, but a calling. Among these, birds stand out as some of the most daring challenges. It requires speed, intelligence, and a unique set of skills. Birds must read every twitch of the serpent's body, every flicker of its tongue. The bird circles, wings half spread, talons flexing. It must be brave enough to approach the danger and smart enough to know exactly how to win the fight. This is a story about the bravest of the brave, birds that do not flee from snakes but instead hunt them. Each encounter is a test of nerve and skill. These incredible hunters are found all around the world, from the vast savannas of Africa to the dry grasslands of South America, each landscape shaping the strategies of its avian residents. Some birds, like the secretary bird, use powerful kicks, their long legs keeping them just out of reach of striking fangs. Others, like eagles, rely on sharp beaks and crushing talons. Some birds even hunt in pairs or small groups, using teamwork and clever tactics to distract and overwhelm their serpentine prey. Over countless generations, these birds have learned how to turn a dangerous encounter into a successful meal, adapting their hunting styles to the challenges of their environment. These showdowns are some of the most epic battles in the animal kingdom, where every movement is calculated, every second counts, and survival hangs in the balance. They remind us that even the most feared creatures have their own challenges in the great balance of nature. The bird and the snake are locked in an ancient rivalry, each evolving new tricks and defenses. The birds we will meet are not just strong, they are also incredibly well adapted to their homes. Their feathers blend with the grass, their movements honed by years of practice. Their bodies are built for the job of snake hunting, long legs for striking, sharp talons for gripping, and beaks designed to pierce or crush. Some, like the secretary bird, have long, stilt-like legs to stay out of a snake's reach, delivering rapid, bone-breaking kicks. Others have thick, scaly legs, a natural armor against venomous bites, allowing them to press the attack without fear. Their vision is extraordinary. From high above, a bird of prey can spot the faintest ripple in the grass, the subtle movement of a snake on the hunt. Even from far across a plain, their eyes lock onto the serpentine form, calculating distance and timing with uncanny precision. These are not just random fights, they are carefully planned attacks. The bird stalks with patience, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Each hunt is a lesson in precision and bravery, a dance between predator and prey where only the quickest and smartest will succeed. The bird feints, dodges, and finally strikes, all in a blur of feathers and scales. As we journey into their world, we will see how these birds live, how they hunt, and what makes them so special in the endless contest between hunter and hunted. We will meet the secretary bird, a master of the savannah, whose stomping attack is both swift and deadly, pinning snakes before they can react. We will witness the eagle, a sky-born hunter, diving with astonishing speed, talons outstretched, snatching snakes from the earth in a single, powerful motion. And though not a bird, we will glimpse the honey badger, a fearless mammal whose boldness rivals any avian hunter, taking on snakes with relentless determination. These stories are more than just exciting tales of wildlife battles. They are windows into the strategies and adaptations that allow birds to face one of nature's most dangerous foes. They teach us about the importance of courage, the power of adaptation, and the delicate connections that link all living things together in the great, beautiful, and sometimes dangerous tapestry of life on our planet, where every bird and every snake plays its part in the endless story of survival. In the vast, sun-baked grasslands of South America, a silent battle unfolds each day. Here, in the ancient Cerrado, the red-legged Cerrado reigns as a true warrior, its story written in the dust and shadows of the wild. The Cerrado is a land of extremes, scorching days, sudden storms, and endless stretches of golden grass. Only the toughest creatures survive, and the Cerrado is among the most resourceful. With its long, powerful legs and a striking feathered crest, the Cerrado stands tall, always alert. Its sharp eyes scan the horizon, searching for the faintest movement in the grass. In this world, every shadow could be a threat or an opportunity. The Cerrado's vigilance is legendary, and its courage is unmatched among the grassland's feathered hunters. Most of the day, the Cerrado stalks through the grass, its steps silent and deliberate. It hunts insects, lizards, and most famously venomous snakes, each encounter a test of skill and nerve. When a snake slithers into view, the Cerrado's entire body tenses. It lowers its head, feathers bristling, and fixes its gaze on the writhing adversary. The attack is a dance of speed and precision. The Cerrado darts forward, feinting left and right, forcing the snake to strike and reveal its position. With each step, the bird calculates distance and timing, never rushing, always watching. The snake coils, ready to defend itself, but the Cerrado is patient, waiting for the perfect moment. Suddenly, with a flash of movement, the Cerrado lunges. Its beak snaps shut on the snake, lifting it high and slamming it down with brutal force. The ground shakes with each blow. Again and again, the Cerrado hammers its prey, using rocks or hard earth as an anvil. This relentless tactic stuns the snake, breaking its resistance and spirit. The snake, dazed and defeated, has no chance to strike back. The Cerrado's method is not just effective, it's a masterpiece of survival, honed by generations of grassland warriors. Every part of the Cerrado's body is built for this life. Its long legs keep it above the grass and out of reach of fangs, while its sleek frame allows it to move with speed and agility. When danger looms, the Cerrado can sprint across the open plains, its stride long and sure, always keeping a safe distance from a striking snake. Its beak is a powerful tool, able to grip even the slipperiest prey, while its eyes, sharp as any hawk's, can spot the faintest flicker of movement from meters away. The Cerrado's voice is its other weapon. Its call, piercing and wild, echoes across the grasslands, a warning to rivals and a rallying cry to others of its kind. These calls travel for kilometers, weaving through the tall grass, helping Cerrados find each other, defend their territories, and alert others to lurking dangers. But the life of a grassland warrior is not just about the hunt. The Cerrado is also a devoted parent, fiercely protective of its young. In the breeding season, the female Cerrado builds a sturdy nest in the shelter of a low bush, carefully arranging sticks to cradle her precious eggs. She stands guard through the hottest days and fiercest winds, her body a shield against the elements, her eyes always watching for danger. When the chicks hatch, the Cerrado's hunting skills become their lifeline. She brings back food, sometimes even pieces of snake, tearing it into tiny morsels for her young warriors to eat. In the heart of the South American grasslands, the red-legged Cerrado's story is one of courage, cunning, and care. A true bird warrior, mastering the art of survival in a world where every day is a new battle. In the vast, sun-drenched savannas of Africa, a remarkable bird moves with purpose through the golden grass, its long legs carrying it effortlessly over the uneven ground. This is the secretary bird, a striking figure, both elegant and formidable, and one of the savanna's most specialized snake hunters. The secretary bird is instantly recognizable, with its tall, slender frame, piercing eyes, and a crest of black feathers that bristle with every step. Unlike any other raptor, it hunts almost exclusively on foot, weaving through the grasslands with a silent, calculated stride. Its gaze is always alert, scanning for the faintest flicker of movement, a telltale sign of a snake slithering through the undergrowth. Standing over a meter tall, the secretary bird's long legs are not just for show. They are powerful tools, built for both speed and strength, and covered in thick, scaly armor that protects against venomous bites. Its unique appearance is matched only by its extraordinary hunting technique. When a snake is spotted, the secretary bird's entire body tenses. It approaches with measured steps, wings slightly spread for balance, and its head held high. Unlike eagles or hawks that swoop from above, the secretary bird faces its prey head-on, relying on its agility and lightning-fast reflexes. The moment the snake strikes, the bird unleashes its secret weapon, a devastating kick. Its leg snaps down with incredible speed, delivering a blow so fast it is nearly invisible to the naked eye. In just 50 milliseconds, the secretary bird's foot can crush a snake's skull or break its spine, neutralizing even the most dangerous adversaries like cobras and puff adders before they can retaliate. Each attack is calculated and precise. The bird keeps its body well out of reach, using its long legs to maintain a safe distance from the snake's fangs. It may deliver several rapid kicks, stunning or killing the snake, all while dancing nimbly out of harm's way. The secretary bird's legs are a marvel of evolution. Their tough, scaly covering acts as natural armor, absorbing the impact of strikes and protecting the bird from venomous bites. This adaptation allows the secretary bird to hunt some of Africa's most dangerous snakes with remarkable confidence. Its height gives it a commanding view of the savanna, allowing it to spot prey from afar. Once the snake is subdued, the secretary bird uses its sharp, hooked beak to finish the job, lifting the stunned serpent and swallowing it whole, or tearing it into manageable pieces. This combination of powerful legs and a razor-sharp beak makes the secretary bird one of the most efficient snake hunters in the animal kingdom. Its hunting prowess is legendary, and its presence is a constant threat to snakes and other small creatures that share its territory. Day after day, the secretary bird patrols its vast domain, covering miles in search of prey. Its relentless hunting keeps the populations of venomous snakes in check, protecting countless other animals, birds, mammals, and even reptiles, from the threat of predation. In this way, the secretary bird is more than just a hunter. It is a guardian of the grasslands, shaping the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Its presence ensures that no single species dominates, and that life on the savanna thrives in harmony. The secretary bird's story is one of adaptation, precision, and grace. With every measured step and every perfectly aimed kick, it demonstrates the power of evolution and the intricate web of life that connects all creatures of the African plains. In the endless dance between predator and prey, the secretary bird stands as a master, an elegant, relentless force forever patrolling the wild heart of Africa. In the vast, sun-baked expanses of Africa, where the golden grasses ripple beneath a relentless sky, a true knight takes to the air. The Bateleur eagle, with its regal bearing and unmatched prowess, is the undisputed champion of the African heavens. With wings painted in bold strokes of black and white, a face and legs ablaze in crimson, the Bateleur is a living banner fluttering against the endless blue. Its colours are not just for show, they are the heraldry of a sky-born warrior, a signal to all who look up that a master of the air is near. Unlike the earthbound hunters that stalk through the grass, the Bateleur reigns from above. For hours on end, it glides effortlessly, riding the invisible currents, covering more than 300 kilometers in a single day. Its shadow sweeps across the land, a silent warning to all below. The Bateleur's greatest weapon is not its talons or beak, but its vision. From nearly 100 meters above, its eyes, sharp as polished armor, can spot the faintest flicker of movement. A snake, gliding through the brush, is as visible to the eagle as a banner on a battlefield. When a snake dares to reveal itself, the night of the sky prepares for battle. With a sudden, breathtaking maneuver, the eagle folds its wings and plunges earthward, a living spear hurtling toward its foe. The wind whistles past as it descends, a blur of color and purpose. The snake, caught in the open, has only a heartbeat to react, but the eagle's timing is flawless. Just before striking the earth, it flares its wings, extends its talons, razor-sharp and unyielding, and seizes the serpent in a grip forged by evolution for this very duel. The bat-lure is armored for these battles. Its legs and feet, thickly scaled like the greaves of a medieval knight, are built to withstand the desperate strikes of venomous adversaries. This natural armor is its shield, turning deadly fangs aside as the eagle subdues its writhing opponent. Again and again, snakes twist and strike, their fangs scraping harmlessly against the eagle's scales. The battler's confidence is absolute. It knows that its armor will hold, that the venom will not find purchase. This adaptation is the key to its legend. The battler hunts Africa's most dangerous snakes, cobras, puff adders, and more, without fear. Each encounter is a test of skill and courage, a battle worthy of the greatest knights of old. Yet, the battler is more than a hunter. It is a guardian of the savannah, a vital force in the balance of life. By keeping snake populations in check, it protects countless other creatures, ensuring that the delicate web of the ecosystem remains unbroken. To watch a battler soar is to witness the poetry of survival. Each dive, each battle, is a testament to the specialization and skill that nature has honed over millennia. The sky is its kingdom, and every challenge met is a story written in the wind. The red-faced knight of the African sky reminds us that with the right tools, courage, and a commanding view, even the most dangerous foes can be overcome. In the endless duel between bird and serpent, the battler reigns supreme, an aerial champion forever patrolling the wild frontiers of Africa. In the vast, sun-baked Sonoran Desert stretching across northern Mexico and the southern United States, survival is a daily challenge. Here, the relentless sun scorches the sand, and shade is a rare luxury. Yet, in this harsh, unforgiving landscape, a remarkable bird thrives, one whose intelligence and adaptability set it apart from all others. Meet the crested caracara, a striking member of the falcon family. Unlike its swift aerial relatives, the caracara often acts more like a vulture or an eagle striding across the desert floor with a sense of purpose and cunning. Its appearance is unforgettable. Bold black and white feathers, a dramatic black crest, a vivid orange-red face, and powerful yellow legs. These features are not just for show. They help the caracara stand out as a true desert specialist. But what truly sets the caracara apart is its mind. This bird is not just a hunter, it is a master opportunist, always alert to the shifting fortunes of the desert. Unlike many birds of prey that soar high above, the caracara spends much of its time on the ground. It walks and runs across the sand, scanning for any sign of movement, an insect, a lizard, or, most impressively, a snake. Hunting snakes in the desert is no easy feat. The caracara must contend with blistering heat, shifting sands, and the ever-present threat of venomous strikes, but it relies on tactics, not just brute force. The caracara is a patient observer, often perching on rocks or cacti to survey its surroundings. Its sharp eyes miss nothing, and it can spot the subtle movement of a snake sliding through the sand from a great distance. When it finds a snake, the caracara does not rush in recklessly. Instead, it waits, sometimes for long minutes, watching the snake's every move, calculating the perfect moment to strike. The caracara's intelligence shines in its choice of prey. It often targets snakes that are weak, tired, or vulnerable, such as those in the process of shedding their skin, when their senses are dulled and their movements sluggish. When the time is right, the caracara launches a rapid, calculated attack. Its movements are a blur of speed and precision, designed to catch the snake off guard. Using its sharp, curved beak, The caracara delivers quick, targeted pecks to the snake's head, aiming to disable it before it can retaliate. Every move is measured, every strike deliberate. The caracaра's cleverness doesn't end with the hunt. It is known to use objects in its environment, sticks, rocks, or even its own wings, to distract or corner its prey, demonstrating a level of problem-solving rare among birds. Opportunism is a way of life for the caracara. If it spots another animal with food, it will not hesitate to swoop in and steal the prize, using speed and surprise to its advantage. In the desert, energy is precious. The caracara is a master at conserving its strength, always weighing the risks and rewards before committing to a hunt. It often watches other predators, smaller falcons, vultures, or even coyotes, waiting for the perfect moment to swoop in and snatch their catch, turning the efforts of others into its own meal. This resourcefulness is the key to its survival. In a world where food is scarce and competition is fierce, the caracara's intelligence and adaptability allow it to thrive where others might fail. Every day the caracara faces new challenges: scorching heat, elusive prey, and rival predators. Yet it adapts, learning from each encounter, growing ever more skilled in the art of desert survival. Whether overcoming obstacles or outsmarting its rivals, the caracara stands as a testament to the power of intelligence in the wild. Its ability to walk, run, and fly, combined with its clever hunting and scavenging strategies, makes it one of the most versatile and successful birds of prey in the Americas. With every step, every flight, the caracara patrols its desert home with confidence and curiosity, always alert for the next opportunity, always ready to adapt. In the end, the caracara's story is one of patience, strategy, and intelligence, a reminder that in the wild, cleverness can be the greatest weapon of all. In the harsh and unforgiving landscapes of Africa, the spotted hyena roams as a symbol of incredible resilience and social intelligence. But the savanna is also home to another kind of pack, birds that have mastered the art of group hunting, especially when facing the deadly challenge of snakes. Often misunderstood, hyenas are far more than just scavengers. They're powerful and coordinated hunters. Similarly, birds like the secretary bird and the snake eagle have evolved their own forms of teamwork, using their numbers and unique skills to take on serpentine adversaries. For hyenas, strength comes not from a single individual, but from the power of their pack, known as a clan. For birds, the flock or hunting group is their greatest asset, allowing them to coordinate attacks and keep a watchful eye for danger. Both hyenas and these birds live in complex social groups with strong bonds, discipline, and a deep sense of community. Secretary birds, for example, often hunt in pairs or small groups, using subtle signals and coordinated movements to flush out snakes from the grass. From a very young age, hyena cubs and bird chicks alike learn the importance of teamwork, communication, and coordination. These skills are honed through play and observation, preparing them for the dangers of the wild. While hyenas are known for hunting large animals like wildebeest and zebras, secretary birds and snake eagles are specialists in hunting snakes, sometimes even venomous cobras and pythons. Their bravery and opportunism mean they will confront dangerous prey. A lone hyena or bird might be cautious, but together they become bold, using their numbers and tactics to outwit even the most formidable snakes. When a snake is spotted, secretary birds will encircle it, each bird taking turns to distract and strike, while others watch for sudden lunges. Their long legs keep them out of reach, and their sharp kicks can stun or kill even large snakes. Both hyenas and birds use their numbers to their advantage, circling the snake, distracting it from multiple directions and waiting for a safe moment to rush in. For hyenas, it's a bone-crushing bite. For birds, it's a flurry of coordinated strikes. This teamwork minimizes the risk to any single member and ensures the group gets a meal. After a successful hunt, both hyenas and birds share the spoils, reinforcing their social bonds. Communication is key to their success. Hyenas use whoops and cackles, while birds rely on calls, body language, and even synchronized movements to coordinate their actions. Their complex languages allow them to talk to each other over long distances, warn of danger, and rally the group for a hunt. This constant communication helps them coordinate hunts, warn others of danger from predators, and protect their territory from rivals. Social structure is vital. Hyena clans are led by a dominant female, while bird groups often follow the lead of the most experienced hunter, ensuring everyone knows their role in the hunt. This incredible organization and collective intelligence allow them to face down much larger or more dangerous opponents and thrive in an environment filled with challenges. They are masters of strategy and cooperation, adapting their tactics to the situation and the threat at hand. The life of a pack or flock member is filled with hardship. Injuries and losses are common, but the group's support makes survival possible. Their ability to rely on one another makes them incredibly resilient, able to recover from setbacks and face new challenges together. They can lose a member to a predator one day and then band together to defend their territory or food the next, showing remarkable loyalty and courage. They show us that there is immense power in unity and that working together can help overcome even the most difficult obstacles, whether it's a massive python or a venomous viper. The hyena and the pack-hunting birds teach a profound lesson. Strength isn't just about the power of one, but about the unbreakable bond of a community that stands together, hunts together, and survives together, no matter what dangers the wild may bring. In the African wilderness, legends are born not just from size or strength, but from sheer courage and unyielding spirit. Among the most fearless fighters in nature, birds have carved out a reputation for their relentless tactics and astonishing survival instincts, especially when facing off against deadly snakes. While the honey badger is renowned for its fearlessness, certain birds have evolved to become the ultimate snake fighters, displaying a level of bravery and cunning that rivals any mammal. Take the secretary bird, for example. With its long, powerful legs and piercing gaze, this bird stalks the savanna, always on the lookout for movement in the grass. Its survival depends on its ability to spot and confront snakes before they strike. When a venomous snake is detected, the secretary bird wastes no time. It launches a rapid, calculated attack, using its long legs to deliver bone-crushing kicks. Each strike is precise, aiming to stun or kill the snake before it can retaliate. The bird's agility is its greatest defense. It dances around the snake's strikes, always staying just out of reach, never hesitating, never showing fear. Its feathers are dense and its legs are scaled, offering some protection against venomous bites. Once the snake is subdued, the secretary bird wastes no time in dispatching its prey, often tossing it into the air to break its spine before swallowing it whole. This relentless approach ensures its survival in a world where hesitation can mean death. But the secretary bird is not alone. The snake eagle, with its keen eyesight and powerful talons, is another avian warrior that specializes in hunting snakes. From high above, it spots its target, then swoops down with astonishing speed and accuracy. The eagle's strategy is direct and brutal. It pins the snake with its talons, using its wings to shield itself from strikes, then delivers a fatal bite with its sharp beak. Even the most venomous serpents stand little chance against this aerial predator. Ground hornbills, too, are fearless snake hunters. Working in groups, they use teamwork and persistence to flush out and overwhelm their slithering adversaries, pecking and battering them until the threat is neutralized. These birds are not immune to venom, but their speed, resilience, and specialized defenses, like tough, scaled legs, allow them to survive encounters that would be fatal to most creatures. In the wild, these avian champions embody the spirit of fearlessness. Their relentless tactics, sharp instincts, and refusal to back down make them some of nature's most formidable snake fighters. They remind us that in nature, courage is not measured by size, but by the will to survive and the heart to face danger head-on. The fearless bird fighters of the wild are living proof that even the deadliest challenges can be overcome with relentless determination and instinct. The animals we have met, the Cerrado, the secretary bird, the battler eagle, the crested caracara, the hyena, and the honey badger, are not just survivors. They are masterpieces of nature, each one a living testament to the power of adaptation and the relentless drive to thrive in a world filled with danger. What truly sets them apart is their extraordinary specialization. Each animal is a product of countless generations of evolution, shaped by the challenges of their environment and the cunning of their prey. The Cerrado, for example, has evolved a powerful beak and long, agile legs, allowing it to snatch up snakes and slam them against the ground with astonishing force. This isn't just brute strength, it's a precise, practiced technique honed over millennia. The secretary bird, with its towering stature and armored legs, strides through the grasslands like a sentinel. Its legs are not only long but reinforced with tough scales, a natural shield against venomous strikes. With each deliberate stomp, it delivers a fatal blow to its serpentine adversaries. The battler eagle, master of the skies, soars with unmatched agility. Its feet are wrapped in thick, scaly armor, a defense forged by generations of encounters with venomous prey. With a swift dive, it seizes snakes from the ground, relying on its protective scales to ward off fangs. The honey badger, legendary for its fearlessness, is wrapped in a coat of thick, loose skin. This remarkable adaptation allows it to twist and turn even when caught in a predator's jaws, and its hide is so tough that snake fangs often fail to penetrate. The secretary bird's long, armored legs are not just for show. They are the perfect tools for dispatching snakes, keeping its vulnerable body safely out of reach. The battler eagle's scaled feet are a shield, a living suit of armor that allows it to grip and subdue even the most dangerous prey. The honey badger's skin is so loose and thick that it can twist inside its own hide, turning the tables on attackers and making it nearly impossible to pin down. These are not random quirks. They are the result of relentless pressure from predators and prey, each trait a finely tuned answer to the deadly challenge of the snake. With these adaptations, these animals face danger head-on. Their confidence is not arrogance, but the certainty that evolution has armed them for battle. But it's not just their bodies that make them special. Their behaviors are equally remarkable. The Cerrado's slamming technique is a dance of precision and power, a learned skill passed from one generation to the next. The crested caracara is a strategist, waiting patiently, watching and planning its moves with the patience of a seasoned hunter. The hyena, often misunderstood, is a master of teamwork. In the wild, packs coordinate with astonishing precision, outmaneuvering prey and sharing the spoils. These are not mindless acts of aggression. Each move is calculated, each attack a lesson learned and refined through countless encounters. Youngsters watch and learn, inheriting not just instincts, but the wisdom of their elders. Over time, these lessons become tradition, a living library of survival. In the wild, success is not just about strength. It's about strategy, patience, and the ability to adapt to every twist of fate. These animals are the tacticians of their world, each one a living example of intelligence and adaptability. Yet their true greatness lies in their role within the ecosystem. Each one is a keystone, shaping the world around them through their actions. By hunting snakes, they keep the balance. Without them, snakes would multiply unchecked, and the delicate web of life would begin to unravel. Too many snakes would mean fewer small mammals, lizards, and birds, each loss echoing through the ecosystem, changing the landscape forever. These hunters are the guardians of balance, patrolling their territories and ensuring that no single species dominates. They are the threads that hold the tapestry of life together. Their courage, intelligence, and unique adaptations are not just for their own survival. They are the foundation of thriving, vibrant ecosystems, from the sun-baked savannas to the windswept grasslands and arid deserts they call home. In the wild, every day is a test of courage. Here, the line between life and death is drawn not by size or strength alone, but by the heart and cunning of those who dare to face danger head-on. Picture the secretary bird, its feathers ruffled by the wind, eyes locked on a venomous snake coiled and ready to strike. The bird advances, each step measured, its long legs a shield against the serpent's deadly fangs. In a flash the snake lunges, yet the secretary bird is quicker, stomping with precision, risking everything for a meal and survival. This is not just a battle, it is a dance of life and death, where hesitation means defeat. In the tall grasses, the caracara waits, patient and silent. It knows that courage is not always about charging forward. Sometimes it is about waiting for the perfect moment, watching as the snake slithers closer, calculating every move. When the time is right, the caracara strikes with speed and accuracy, seizing victory from the jaws of peril. These encounters are not rare. Across the savannas and forests, animals face their fears daily. The honey badger, battered and bitten, shakes off the venom of a cobra, refusing to surrender. Its resilience is legendary, a living symbol of nature's indomitable will. Hyenas, too, know the meaning of courage. When one of their own falls, the clan gathers, their unity a shield against the harshness of the wild. Together they mourn, adapt, and move forward, proving that survival is not just about strength, but about the spirit to endure and the bonds that hold them together. Every dramatic encounter, every narrow escape, every hard-won victory shapes the story of these remarkable creatures. They are not reckless, they are strategists, using intelligence and instinct to outwit their foes. The Cerrado, the battler eagle, the crested caracara, all play their part in this grand saga, each one a testament to the power of adaptation. In these wild arenas, courage is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. It is the secretary bird's calculated risk, the caracara's patient watch, the honey badger's refusal to yield. It is the resilience to rise after every fall, to face the next challenge with renewed determination. These battles are more than survival, they are the heartbeat of the ecosystem. By hunting snakes, these birds and mammals keep the balance, ensuring that no one species dominates and that life in all its forms can flourish. Their courage ripples through the food web, touching every creature, every blade of grass, every breath of wind. The wild is a tapestry woven from countless acts of bravery. Each animal, predator and prey alike plays a vital role in maintaining the harmony of nature. Remove one and the entire system trembles. As the sun rises over the savannah, the survivors stand tall, scarred, wiser, and ever watchful. Their stories are written in the dust and the wind, a living chronicle of courage, resilience, and the relentless will to live. In the end, these epic showdowns are not just about who wins or loses. They are about the spirit of life itself, undaunted, unbroken, and forever striving. The secretary bird, the caracara, the honey badger, the hyena, the Cerrado, and the battler eagle, each is a warrior, a survivor, and a symbol of the wild's enduring heart. Their courage inspires us, reminding us that even in the harshest places, life finds a way to rise, to fight, and to thrive. This is the true meaning of courage in nature, a legacy written not in words, but in every heartbeat, every struggle, and every victory beneath the open sky. Across the continents, an ancient rivalry has shaped the destiny of both predator and prey, a silent war waged not in a single moment, but over millions of years. This is the evolutionary arms race between birds and snakes, where every adaptation is met with a cunning countermove, and survival depends on staying one step ahead. In South America, the crested caracara's sharp beak and agile feet are a direct response to the hidden threat of venomous serpents. Its keen eyesight can spot the subtle movement of scales in the undergrowth, while its hooked talons are designed to deliver swift, disabling strikes. But the snakes are not defenseless. Some, like the Bushmaster, have developed cryptic patterns, blending seamlessly with fallen leaves and lightning-fast strikes that can catch even the sharpest hunter off guard. Meanwhile, on the African plains, the secretary bird's long, powerful legs are more than just tools for walking. They are evolutionary armor, keeping deadly fangs at bay. In response, African cobras have honed their hoods, making themselves appear larger and more intimidating, hoping to deter their feathered adversaries through bluff and bravado. High above the savanna, the battler eagle has evolved extraordinary aerial agility, able to swoop down and snatch a snake in mid-strike. Yet, some snakes have learned to freeze in place, relying on stillness and camouflage to avoid detection from the sky. In the dry deserts, the Cerrado's speed is matched by the cunning of sidewinder rattlesnakes, whose sideways movement leaves barely a trace on the sand. The birds have learned to listen for the faintest rattle, while the snakes perfect their ambush, lying in wait for the split-second opportunity. Each adaptation is a move in this endless game. Sharper talons, faster strikes, tougher scales, keener senses. When one side gains an advantage, the other evolves to meet the challenge, driving the remarkable diversity seen in both birds and snakes across the globe. There are no final victors in this arms race, only survivors, each one the product of countless generations of trial, error, and innovation. The ongoing struggle between birds and snakes is a testament to nature's creativity, a dance of adaptation that never truly ends. In the wild, every encounter is a story written in evolutionary time. The battle continues, shaping the future of these extraordinary animals and ensuring that the tale of courage, cunning, and survival goes on, forever unfolding beneath the open sky. In the silent battlefields where birds and snakes cross paths, not every victory is won with speed or strength. Sometimes the greatest weapon is invisibility. Camouflage and mimicry, nature's ancient tricks, play a decisive role in the struggle for survival, allowing both predator and prey to tip the scales in their favor. Among the thick foliage of the rainforest, the vine snake reigns supreme as a master of disguise. Its slender, elongated body and leaf-green scales blend perfectly with hanging vines, making it nearly invisible to the sharpest-eyed birds. Even the vigilant motmot, with its keen vision and swift reflexes, can be fooled by the snake's motionless pose, mistaking it for just another branch in the tangled canopy. But birds, too, have their own illusions. The tawny frogmouth, a nocturnal hunter, sits motionless on tree limbs during the day, its mottled feathers matching the bark so precisely that passing snakes slither by, unaware of the hidden threat perched above. Some ground-dwelling birds, like the nightjar, lay eggs speckled to match the pebbles and leaves, outsmarting hungry snakes searching for an easy meal. Mimicry adds another layer to this evolutionary chess game. The false cobra, a harmless snake, flattens its neck and imitates the intimidating hood of its venomous cousin, tricking would-be attackers like the secretary bird into second-guessing their strike. Meanwhile, certain birds, like the fork-tailed drongo, imitate the alarm calls of other species, creating confusion and sometimes scaring off snakes before they can strike. In this world of shadows and deception, every detail matters. Success depends not only on the ability to hunt or to escape, but on the art of becoming invisible or pretending to be something you're not. For both birds and snakes, camouflage and mimicry are the silent allies that shape their destinies, turning the wilderness into a living stage where the greatest dramas unfold unseen. Hidden in plain sight, these masters of disguise remind us that, in nature, what you see is only part of the story. As the world changes, so too does the ancient rivalry between birds and snakes. Rising temperatures and shifting seasons redraw the map of the wild, forcing both predator and prey into unfamiliar territory. Once stable forests thin out, while grasslands expand or contract, and deserts creep slowly across the landscape. In these new battlegrounds, old strategies must be relearned, and every encounter becomes a test of adaptation. For some birds, the changing climate means longer migrations, chasing cooler weather and shrinking food supplies. As they travel, they enter territories where new snake species lie in wait, unfamiliar threats that require quick thinking and faster reflexes. Some birds, like the resilient barn swallow, adapt by altering their nesting sites and feeding habits, but not all are so fortunate. Snakes, too, are on the move. As their preferred habitats shift, they follow the warmth into higher altitudes and latitudes, sometimes outpacing their avian rivals. In these new environments, snakes encounter birds they've never hunted before, and the outcome of their encounters is uncertain. Some snakes thrive, while others struggle to compete with established predators or find suitable shelter. Territorial boundaries blur and the balance of power shifts. In places where water once flowed, parched earth now cracks, and both bird and snake must battle for the same dwindling resources. In flooded wetlands, new hiding places emerge, offering snakes the cover they need, or exposing them to sharp-eyed hunters above. Through droughts, storms, and heat waves, the struggle continues. Every season brings fresh challenges, and both birds and snakes must learn to adapt or risk being left behind. In the dance of survival, climate and habitat are the silent partners, shaping who will rise and who will fall in this ever-changing world. The story of birds and snakes is no longer just about the hunter and the hunted. It is about resilience, ingenuity, and the relentless push to survive as the ground beneath their feet and wings shifts with the changing times. In the ongoing saga of birds versus snakes, nature has armed its contenders with some of the most astonishing chemical weapons, venom and antivenom. For many snake species, venom is more than just a tool for hunting. It's a carefully evolved cocktail of toxins, each designed to immobilize, paralyze, or digest their prey with ruthless efficiency. The venomous strike is swift, often delivered in a fraction of a second, leaving little chance for escape. Yet birds are not defenseless. Over generations, some have developed remarkable resistance to these venomous attacks. The secretary bird, for example, is known to target venomous snakes, relying on precise, lightning-fast kicks to avoid being bitten. But even if a strike lands, certain birds possess blood proteins that can neutralize specific toxins, acting as a natural antivenom. This hidden defense doesn't make them immune to all snake venom, but it gives them a crucial edge in the heat of battle. Other birds have learned to recognize the warning signs of a venomous adversary. The drongo, for instance, mimics the alarm calls of other animals to distract and confuse snakes, buying time to snatch a meal or escape danger. Some species, like the mongoose in other parts of the world, exhibit a rare genetic mutation that blocks the most dangerous effects of snake venom. Proof that the arms race between predator and prey is fought on a molecular level. Even snakes are not always immune to each other's toxins. King cobras, notorious snake hunters themselves, rely on speed and agility to avoid the deadly bite of their quarry. In this world, hesitation can mean the difference between life and death. The chemical arms race is relentless. Each adaptation, each countermeasure, is a testament to the ingenuity of evolution. With every encounter, birds and snakes push each other to new heights or new depths of survival. In these wild battles, venom and antivenom tell a story of danger, resilience, and the unending quest for dominance in nature's most dramatic showdowns. While claws, beaks, and venom may be the most visible weapons in the battle between birds and snakes, some of the fiercest tools are invisible, crafted by the mind. In the wild, intelligence is often the difference between predator and prey, and birds have proven themselves to be some of nature's most ingenious survivors. Take the clever crow. When faced with a snake guarding its nest, this bird doesn't rely on brute strength. Instead, it observes the serpent's movements, waits for a moment of distraction, and swoops in to snatch its eggs or young. Sometimes, Crows will even drop sticks or stones near a snake, creating a diversion that allows them to strike with minimal risk. The honey buzzard, renowned for its problem-solving skills, will use its strong feet to roll away rocks and logs, exposing hidden snakes. It's not just brute force, it's methodical, calculated work, guided by keen observation and memory. In South America, the caracara employs teamwork and strategy. When a snake is spotted, one bird distracts the reptile, while another circles behind to snatch it from safety. This coordinated attack reveals a level of communication and planning rarely seen in the animal kingdom. Even tool use is not out of reach. Observers have watched shrikes impale venomous snakes on thorns, leaving them exposed to the sun. Over time, the toxins break down, and the bird returns to safely consume its meal. A grisly but effective method born from ingenuity. These stories are not accidents. Each encounter is a lesson, stored and recalled. Young birds watch their elders, learning the subtleties of snake behavior and the safest ways to attack or avoid. Through trial, error, and observation, birds refine their strategies, adapting not just with their bodies, but with their minds. In the endless contest between birds and snakes, intelligence is the silent weapon, a force that evolves, innovates, and survives. Out here, wit can be as sharp as talons, and a clever mind might just be the greatest advantage of all. In the grand theatre of the wild, every encounter between birds and snakes is more than a simple battle for survival. It's an act that ripples through the entire ecosystem. These daily dramas play a vital role in shaping the health and balance of their habitats. When a hawk swoops down to capture a snake, it's not just feeding itself, it's helping to regulate the snake population. Without these aerial hunters, snakes could multiply unchecked, tipping the balance and threatening the delicate web of life beneath them. Too many snakes may mean fewer small mammals, birds, or insects, causing a chain reaction that affects everything from plants to predators. But the story goes both ways. Snakes are also crucial players in these food webs. They prey on the eggs and young of birds, keeping bird populations in check and ensuring that no single species dominates. By controlling each other's numbers, birds and snakes prevent overpopulation and resource depletion, allowing a diverse array of species to thrive. These predator-prey interactions also have subtle, far-reaching effects. When snakes are abundant, birds may change their nesting sites or behaviors, leading to shifts in the local distribution of species. Conversely, when birds are the dominant force, snakes must adapt, finding new ways to hunt or hide. This constant push and pull fuels evolution, driving the rich variety of life we see in grasslands, forests, and deserts. Even the remains of these encounters, leftover eggs, shed skins, or uneaten prey, feed other creatures, from insects to scavenging mammals, recycling nutrients back into the earth. In this way, every victory and defeat contributes to the cycle of life. In the wild, balance is everything. Birds and snakes, through their ancient rivalry, act as nature's regulators, unseen guardians that keep ecosystems healthy and resilient, ensuring that life's intricate dance continues, season after season. Across the world, the rivalry between birds and snakes sometimes takes astonishing and unexpected forms. These rare encounters reveal just how adaptable and inventive nature can be. In the rainforests of Borneo, the tiny black and yellow broadbill faces a daunting adversary. One remarkable case saw a broadbill defending its nest from a paradise tree snake. With rapid, high-pitched calls and daring swoops, the broadbill managed to distract the snake just long enough for its chicks to escape, an act of courage rarely witnessed in such small birds. Meanwhile, in the Australian outback, the rainbow bee-eater has developed a unique solution to snake predation. Instead of building nests in trees, these birds tunnel deep into sandy banks. But even here, danger lurks. On one occasion, a sand goanna, a lizard with snake-like hunting skills, invaded a bee-eater nest. In a twist of fate, a passing brown snake, drawn by the commotion, attacked the goanna, saving the chicks from certain doom. Sometimes the enemy of your enemy is your unexpected ally. On the African savanna, the secretary bird is famous for its snake-hunting prowess. But rarely, the tables are turned. In a documented event, a secretary bird was ambushed by a cunning boomslang, which dropped from above, attempting to coil around the bird's neck. With lightning-fast kicks, the secretary bird broke free, a testament to its agility and strength. Even in the forests of North America, unusual alliances emerge. The blue jay, known for its intelligence, has been observed mimicking the call of a hawk when a snake approaches its nest. This clever deception often scares the snake away, proving that, in the wild, brains can outwit brawn. These extraordinary encounters, rare, unpredictable, and sometimes almost unbelievable, remind us that the story of birds and snakes is never just black and white. It's a saga of adaptation, surprise, and the endless creativity of life itself. In every ecosystem, these unusual showdowns push both predator and prey to their limits, fueling the next chapter in nature's ongoing drama. As the sun rises on the wild places of our planet, the age-old rivalry between birds and snakes is entering a new era. Across grasslands, forests and deserts, the world these animals call home is shifting. Climate patterns are changing, habitats are moving, and the delicate balance of nature is being tested like never before. In these evolving landscapes, both birds and snakes are forced to adapt. Some birds, like the resilient horned lark, are learning to nest in cooler, higher altitudes, escaping the heat that now bakes their former homes. Snakes, too, are on the move, expanding their ranges, changing their hunting times, and developing new strategies to survive. But the future is not just about survival. In places where wetlands are restored and forests regrow, old rivalries spark anew. Young raptors, with sharper vision and quicker reflexes, meet snakes that have evolved new patterns and faster strikes. Each adaptation, each new behavior becomes a step in the endless dance of predator and prey. Yet even as the rules change, the story remains the same, a tale of courage, ingenuity, and resilience. In this uncertain future, birds and snakes will continue to challenge one another, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the wild. The next chapter is unwritten. But one thing is certain, as long as there are birds in the sky and snakes in the grass, their rivalry will endure, shaping the wild and inspiring wonder for generations to come.